Howdy folks, Jody Marler with Fishcamp, and today we're here with Joe in the cabinet shop and we are distressing cabinets. So this is a unique space where we're basically fitting the TV into this loft space. So it comes across, super wide TV. How wide is it?
75, I think, 84 on the diagonal.
84 on the diagonal. So the cabinet comes across over the TV and hits the angle of the roof. So we're basically custom fitting this to that space. So this is a sample board. You know, we've made a lot of different samples over the years. The client originally wanted this green cabinet, so we made a bunch of different samples. They came back on the second round and they were talking more sage color.
And that is open atmosphere with a Van Dyke brown glaze.
And then of course lacquer over it. So this is over walnut. So people have asked, somebody just wrote and said, oh my God, why not just use poplar or something like that? It's still a very soft hardwood, so it's good to use a harder hardwood for this.
And the cabinets we're using are actually older, so it'll take a lot lighter of a brown, but be more brown prominent than the dark.
Exactly, yeah. I want to take you through the process of distressing wood for painted cabinets. Who names this stuff? East Hampton, 3 wishes, mere moments. What the heck? So this is a satin paint. People have asked, you know, is it always a satin paint or can I use flat? The issue that I have with a flat paint is once you put that glaze on it, there is so much glaze that stays on that paint. It's its own look and it looks fine, but for us, I like to wipe that off. And that's what I like about a satin paint, is that you're able to wipe more of that glaze off, so it does just kind of hang in the gouges, cracks, knots, things like that. Different techniques we use. This is one of the tools we use. Obviously you can really use anything, but this gives kind of that wormhole look. You know, totally random. Pretty simple. It's just basically drywall screws, any screws, you use little nails, anything. And then this little gouge here. So you give some kind of wood splits and of course, you know, just good old regular chisel. And sandpaper. So what we're doing with the sandpaper is we're trying to show wear over time, but it's also bringing out that base wood. In this case, this is walnut. So once we put that glaze on, this walnut just lights up. You can see the difference between the walnut and the alder. Basically, you're just going to wipe that off. You want to get as much of that product off. Again, it depends on the look that you're going for. Just pick up little pints of paint and just experiment, because as you'll see, all of these colors with the different glazes or stains you put on after change the paint color so much. Really like how, you know, we put the patina on the top and put a commercial lacquer on it, and just love how that finish, and that's the whole thing with steel. You put a patina on it and you never know how the scaling and everything else is going to react to that acid. So this is a little different than the other ones we did, and I just love this. So this is the original color that they picked for the kitchen. So now to see it in the house with everything else, it just looks great in here. We could have easily have done just a reclaimed and matched everything, but it's kind of nice to have a different color in here. Really like it, and it's kind of a full circle with their original choice for the kitchen. So I always like to have this little bump out and separate the runs of cabinets. It's just a little detail, nice little touch. You know, capturing this angle and fitting it into this space with this massive TV. I think the scale overall is perfect for this space. You know, and the seating here, everybody can see the TV from every direction. So I think it was captured very well. Hey you guys, to see more videos on the Yellowstone River House, check out our playlist. We appreciate you guys taking the time and watching these videos, and would love to hear from you. We'd also love it if you subscribed. Thanks a lot, and click that subscribe button.